Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you in another video. Alright, so I realized I talked for 26 minutes and didn't tell you guys what my theory was. Why these games are so unpredictable. Betting. Betting is why these games are unpredictable. The evidence will tell you one conclusion, and the result will provide you the opposite conclusion, thus making one person very rich and everybody else really poor in absolute theory. This is how it works, man. When anything, and I mean anything, has gambling involved in it, the house is going to cheat. This is the problem that I have with the world. I've learned this being involved in the stock market and the crypto market and all these different things. Going to Vegas several times. It's like this, man. The game of gambling for us, the consumer, is a game of chance. But in order for the house to maintain keeping the lights on, money can't be about chance. They need to be able to lock in those profits. They need to be able to lock in the money. And they just so happen to be in the money game. So how do they lock in the money? Well, they cheat the game. They cheat the game. And they make sure that they keep the lights on. That's how all of these things work in every single situation. I've been able to come to conclusion. You look under the mat and you find cheating. It's always there, always. That's why gambling wasn't allowed for so long, because it's so corruptible. And now it's a big part of the NBA, and you can clearly see what's going on here. It's obvious. You listen to anybody who talked about this game tonight, you know what they're going to talk about? The officiating. How the Celtics shot double the amount of free throws as the Miami Heat. Now, maybe that's something, maybe that's nothing. I don't know. But all these games have been blowouts. And what's been the consistency? Strange stuff going on with the fouls and the free throws. You look at the Miami Heat and the free throws that Jimmy Butler was shooting that first game. Unbelievable amounts of free throws. He had 19 free throws in the first game. Was he driving at the rim? Of course. Players drive at the rim all the time. It's up to them to call them. Sometimes they call them, sometimes they don't. There were so many fouls that I thought were just blatant tonight, just watching the Celtics Heat game. So many situations I'm like, where a player gets roughed up. Sometimes it was pro Celtics, and I'm seeing plays and I'm just like, yo, they didn't call that. Or plays where a guy get roughed up, pushed off of somebody, and in the regular season they'll call that as a flagrant. In this game they won't. It's just, you know, and then you got the replay situation and how they selectively choose what they're gonna go with and what they're not. Listen, that is parallel, man. It's parallel to that stuff I tell you about in regards to the stock market, how they control things by using the clock. It's how they do it. It's how they do it. They order flow, all of that stuff goes through real slow in such a way for them to take a little bit off the top with the money. It's all the same way, man. It's all control the clock. It's a clock game. Everything's a clock game. And so now that I understand that, I'm just frustrated because the NBA is corrupt. I don't have any proof of this, but it's obvious, man. The evidence of these teams and the situations that you see from game to game, if you look at the next game, the evidence is going to be the opposite of what you see. Everything that you saw is the opposite. This team can't shoot. Suddenly they're shooting 100 threes. That team, guys don't play well on the road. Suddenly everybody hits a shot on the road. That guy's not even going to play tonight. Now he's coming in. He has a big role. That guy got injured. No, he's not. He's back out on the floor. They're up by 30. No, they're not. They're down by 10. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Stop it. So we know what's going on here. And this is why a lot of people are frustrated, because they're seeing this and they're saying, okay, we know what's going on. Yes, we like the opportunity to gamble, but no, we don't like the atmosphere that's taking place here with what's clearly corruptible nonsense. All right, no one's forgotten about old boy Doherty, whatever his name was. I don't remember his name, but remember what he did. Disgraced individual referee who decided to do whatever he did, and ultimately found himself in a situation where he was banned from the league and did jail time and all that. Yeah, of course, he was the only one. No one else did anything, right? He's the only one. So anyway, I'm just saying, man, a lot of us have a lot of passion and love for our teams. We care about how our teams are constructed. We care about these different things. And when we see this kind of stuff, it pisses us off because at the end of the day, just like we tell the players, no one person is bigger than the name on the front of the jersey. And that does not change in regards to the administrations who are in charge of the league at any given era. You can be replaced and those team names would still remain. The practices, the rules, the way the game is played, all of that, these fans still stand. They still care about their teams. People who, you know, have they whole lives wrapped up in the culture of celebrating these franchises. So it's a responsibility that we all feel the league has to maintain that integrity. Um, from era to era to era, not just you know look at it and say, okay, this is fine because we're doing this today. Nah, you're disgracing yesterday's guys and tomorrow's guys when you allow uh, this brand to be corrupted. So I'm just putting that out there, and I feel that way. I think a good portion of us feel that way. When we sit up here and watch these games, we know damn well we're not watching a brand of basketball that is pure, allowing these guys to freely let their talents go up against one another. No, it's a lot of bull crap going on with the officiating, and it's obvious and needs to stop. So that's what I want to put out there, man. If you want to know what my theory was about these playoffs, I think they're corrupted. I think they're completely corrupted. But the presence of gambling has corrupted them. And I think from game to game, you can pretty much bet the opposite of what it is that you see is going to take place. And I've been doing that for the last couple of days, and it's been serving true. Serving true with across multiple series. Okay, and I'm following these series very closely, as you guys know. It's exactly what's taking place. So maybe it's just happenstance. Maybe these players are just, adjustments are being made. Coaches are figuring it out. But some of this stuff is, no, it's directly related to foul shooting. So it is what it is, man. You can do the math on your own. If you don't take my word for it, do the math on your own. Check it out. That's what I got, man. Frustrated about it, but still enjoying the product just the same. I don't think the players have a whole lot to do with that a lot of times because at the end of the day, either the refs are going to whistle or they're not. Either it's a flagrant or it's not. That kind of thing. So it is what it is, man. BDF 44. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.